There is some, I'm going to ask you in French. Il y a quelque chose qui nous a vraiment frappé quand on vous a rencontré, quand on a rencontré cette équipe de comédiens, qui est tout à fait inhabituelle par rapport aux invités que nous avons et par rapport aux personnes qui sont liées à un projet, une équipe de cinéma. C'est une très forte complicité qu'il y a entre vous, une amitié authentique, et on sent qu'il y a un attachement. Il s'est passé quelque chose sur le tournage de Battlestar Galactica. Et ça se sent de façon très très forte quand on est à votre contact, et c'est d'autant plus émouvant pour nous, et c'est d'autant plus un plaisir aussi de vous avoir, parce que vous reflétez l'exceptionnel de Battlestar Galactica. On sent que ce show a créé quelque chose sur vous, a changé votre vie, et on aimerait savoir comment et pourquoi.
So we were very struck when we met you, we met the whole crew. There's something very unusual about you compared to other people we meet in this field, whether it's cinema or in TV. There's a very strong complicity between your friendship, something very authentic. So we really feel that something happened during the shooting, because there's something very moving about you, and we have really a great pleasure to be with you. So we feel that something has happened, something has changed things in your life. And can you tell us about that?
I think we go back to the very beginning when we shot the mini-series, and our brilliant and dear visionary Michael Reimer, a director, who was our premier director, was able to, I think, gather the dispirited energy of post 9/11 that was still very palpable in all of us, and certainly in America at the time, North America. And he was able to pull out of us the feeling of perhaps this being the end. And that's where we began the story. And I think that opened us up to each other, to the material, to the ideas, to life in a much more authentic, I think you used that word, more authentic manner than certainly I've experienced in many things in Hollywood, which is not like that. So Michael Reimer helped us begin to tell a story of people who perhaps were at the end of their lives always. And I think when you think you're going to die, you're kinder to each other, you're more open, and there's something else that happens. So sometimes I feel like I've been through, with these guys, something very real about learning how to live life and learning how to not live life in fear. That's what Battlestar ultimately was about for me, is coming to the point where we're not afraid of each other anymore. And when we go through that together, I do think that you end up having a gift that changed you, made you better, maybe kinder, maybe a little bit wiser. Maybe, perhaps.
C'était une réponse formidable que Mary a faite. Mais je dois remercier Mary aussi, parce que je viens de remercier James Lawrence. Mary a remercié Michael Reimer. Et ces trois personnages-là sont si ouverts, si chaleureux, si... ce sont des gens qui aiment la vie, qui sont pleins d'espoir. Et dans cette histoire sombre, difficile, il y avait ces trois personnes qui étaient en tête, qui nous a montré le bon passage. Et ils étaient encourageants, et ils sont maintenant, pour moi, des amis pour la vie. Et ils ont créé une atmosphère positive de famille. Je dis toujours ce mot famille, mais c'est vraiment une famille. Et puis entrer dans cette monde, des écrivains, après la première saison, ils venaient à Vancouver, parce qu'ils ont entendu qu'il y a une atmosphère spéciale sur la scène. ça agrandit tous les saisons. À la fin, la famille est énorme. Et on a vécu cette odyssée tout ensemble. Et c'est comme des soldats, quoi, après une guerre. On est une bande de frères et de sœurs.
I must say I agree with Jamie. The words of Henry V echo in my mind about we band of brothers. The thing is, I think initially as well, when we set out to do this thing, I think a lot of people in America, perhaps around the world, thought Battlestar Galactica and the remake of it was a bit of a joke, which we certainly didn't feel. But we were removed from the rest of the world. We were in Vancouver, and also we weren't doing it for the rest of the world. On some level, we're doing it for ourselves. We act with each other in this hermetically sealed set. And I don't think we necessarily knew that there was going to be a future of the show afterwards. But there was. And we are connected to each other in a very special way, because it's like now being part of Galactica is a badge of honor, but we were all there from the beginning. And all there for each other from the beginning. It's just a tremendous boon and, as they say, un émerveillement that, like the rest of the world, has enjoyed the agonies and the ecstasies that we put ourselves through. A special bond of unity. I can only say exactly what Jamie said. It's like soldiers coming home from the war. We'll be close to each other in a way forever, like nothing else.